Welcome back to the Instant Clarity Podcast. My name is Tjaša Dorelay and I'm a channeling medium. This episode is a little bit special because I am answering your questions that you have sent in. I asked you, what do you want to know about me personally? What behind the scenes do you want me to share with you? So you sent me very interesting questions, and in this episode, I will be answering them. So, do you want to get to know me better? Listen to this episode now. Okay, let's go. Straight jump into the questions you have sent me. The first question, I just found you. I love your energy. Thank you very much. Where do you come from and how old are you? I come from Slovenia, Europe, beautiful, beautiful country. And I'm 34. Yeah, I have to think about it. Time flies so quickly. What did you want to be as a child? Oof. I remember when I was little, I was always telling everyone, when I will grow up, I will do something very special. I will help a lot of people. I didn't know how, but I just knew that this will be my, purpose in the world. So I never wanted to be a model or a cook or something like that. I always wanted to be someone who is changing the world, helping people. But if I think about it, I played a lot when I was little to be a teacher. So yeah, in a way now I am a teacher sharing clarity for your life. So I obviously knew what I'm going to be when I grow up. Next question. What are the top 3 things you did to raise your vibration? Oh, I love this question. We'll have to think about it. Okay, I will be honest. Once I was very in low vibes before one of my events, and I wanted to raise my vibration, but I only had like 15 minutes. So in that moment, I said, oh, what can I do to shift my vibration? And then immediately, my angels jumped into my channel and they say, just give yourself a quick orgasm. And I was like, what? Now I have like 15 minutes. And they said, this is enough time. So yeah, I did give myself an orgasm, and it was one of my best events. As you can, just think it's a correlation between having, the orgasm and lots of energies going through your body and then performing on the stage. So yeah, it was, this is what I did once. Yeah, and always when I need to go on the stage and I want to set my energy, I always shake my body like a wet puppy, jumping, dancing, doing all those things. And this normally happens just backstage, just before I go to the stage. So the cameramans, the people filming, the people there, everyone in the venue are always looking at me, what is she doing? Like, she's a crazy person. But then I go on and my vibration is very high because of that. This is also one of the reasons why I just love to start my events with like the best music, the whole venue, everyone, all the attendees jumping, laughing, smiling, dancing. I love these entrances where the energy just goes up. So what is the third thing that I did to raise my vibration? Oh, I remember once I was just, healing my heart after a heartache, and I was supposed to go and have a channeling meditation for healing the heart in one of my events. And my heart was obviously, I was crying in my bathroom floor just maybe half an hour before the event. How can I have this event now when my vibration is so low? And my heart is obviously, broken. And actually this helped me to have this cry out, to really put all these emotions out, because then it helped me to center. And I said to myself, well, obviously you will be also channeling this meditation for yourself. So I remember during this meditation, it was an online event. I was channeling this meditation for everybody, for all the attendees at the event, but at the same time for me personally as well. So after it, I felt so much better. So yeah, sometimes even when you cry it out, it helps. Okay, next question. Your skin is so beautiful. What do you do to take care of it? And did you have any plastic surgeries? Once I went to see my the person who does facials for me. Don't know the English word right now, and she says to me like, there are people out there talking about what good plastic surgery you had done, and I started laughing because I don't have any plastic surgery. I'm totally natural, and I love this about me. And so there was this gossip around in Slovenia that I had so much plastic surgery done because I look obviously that beautiful. And she said to me, and then I said to them, like, no, you really are that beautiful. So no, I didn't have any kind of plastic surgery done. I believe in natural beauty, and I believe in taking care of yourself in a natural way. So this is that. And the other question, what do I do about my skin? Many people that now know me or look at my skin, maybe even you, think that my skin is, perfect. But I actually really suffered from different skin conditions when I was little. I have atopic dermatitis, rosacea, and so many other things. And because of that, I was always very not so confident about myself, and my skin was all the time red, and I was really suffering with that. But then in some moment I decided to really look into the matter, what is wrong with my skin. So I started healing emotionally, letting go of the programming that I had around that, and even taking care of my body. So I would say the first thing most definitely is healthy foods. So, lots of vegetables, lots of fruits, drinking enough water, and just, making sure that my body is healthy from the inside out. This is the first thing. The second thing is regular exercise, sweating. I'm regularly going to the gym or outside in the nature, walking in the forest, dancing, running. It really helps, with the flow of oxygen through the body, and this also makes skin more beautiful and glowing. The third thing is obviously channeled meditation, spiritual practice. I'm meditating twice per day, and this really allows the flow of the energy to go through my body. And I think this is also part of the glow. It's not makeup. Obviously, makeup helps, but the glow comes from the inside. The next thing is, just making sure that the products I use are okay for my skin. And I will be honest with you, I use 5 different serums before I use a day cream. And I always make sure that the day cream has a SPF, you know, for the sun blockage. I don't know how to say this in English. So to make sure that I'm taking care of that as well. I don't expose my face or my skin to the sun too much. Obviously, when you go on a holidays, you enjoy the sun, but I never go laying on the sun and exposing my skin to the sun. And of course, I'm doing, face yoga exercises for the face. And this really helped me to create more strength of my muscles in the face. So my face is like in a better shape. It's like in the body, if you're not taking care of the muscles in the body, you're not in a good shape. And the same goes for the face. And I'm going to regularly to facials, the treatments that help my skin. So this is like the whole circle. And I think all these parts contribute to the glowing skin. But I also wanted to say that through the face, you can sense the energy of the person. So it's also about taking care of your vibration, taking care of you being energetically independent, not allowing the energies of other people to really affect you. Because, when you are energetically independent, that taking care of your vibration, this shows also on your face and on your skin. Okay, the next question. How do you feel when you are channeling, and how does the energy change when you're channeling light codes? Oh, I love this question. So, yeah, something amazing happens when I enter the channel. So, the moment I close the eyes and I go into the channel, I stop sensing the surroundings. It's like everything outside becomes silent, even though there is obviously still sound and maybe a lot, like hundreds of people in the auditorium where I'm channeling. But it's just the focus goes from the outside to the inside. And when I go into the channel, it just becomes completely silent. Like there is nothing going on. And this moment, just before the guides and the angels come into my channel, I love the most because it's this complete silence, just laser focus on what they are going to share with me. And then the moment a guide, an angel, archangel, god, goddess comes to the channel, the frequency changes. So, for example, if I'm channeling some very powerful guide, the energies are so strong. Like I feel like I'm in this current, the wave of the energies. And when I'm channeling a more soft guide, the angels are like, oh, I feel the energies are like, I feel like I'm, flowing in the sky somewhere. So it's really different depending on which energy is entering my channel. But what I think is the most magical thing is I don't exist in that moment. So my personality, me as Tjaša Dorelay, I don't exist because I'm just this channel for those energies to come through. So it's really beautiful when you put your ego aside, when you put aside your personality and you just allow through your physical body the energies that are not yours to come through me. So I love this moment. And then, when the channeling stops and they go, I come back. I slowly come back and I slowly feel and sense myself again. And when I'm channeling light codes and light language, it's a little bit strange for my mind. So when I started channeling light language, I remember the earthy part of me wanted to enter the channel to control what is happening, what does this language even mean. But then when I allowed, my mind to go out, because obviously if you're a channeling medium, you have to put your personality aside and your ego aside so you can really be a good channeler. I allowed these light codes to activate, the light language to come through, and it's like you would be in the very high frequencies flowing through your body. So it's like a massage on the energy level. And I love that. And you obviously, I think you also feel that when you're listening to my channel meditations. Okay, how is your love life going? So currently I'm single and I'm not dating anyone. I ended one very meaningful relationship last year, so I needed some time to heal my heart, and I think that I start feeling that now it will be the time for me to start dating again, to open my heart, and I'm quite excited for this new chapter of my life. But I must be honest with you, I'm very picky with who I choose to go on dates with and in what energies I enter. So I'm manifesting to attract the best people for that experience for me, and obviously manifesting the love of my life. How do you prepare for a new project? Ooh. So when the idea for a new project comes, I always first go and ask my guide. So I go into the channel, I ask them, okay, I have this idea. How can I make this idea the most successful? How can I create this project that it will be benefiting a lot of people? So this is the first step. The idea comes, I get excited about it. I feel it in my body like, oh, wow, this is what I wanted to do. And then first step is ask the guides, get guidance, get clarity on how you can create that. So when I do that, then I go to my team and then we talk about it. I share the idea, I share what the guides have said, and then we physically start creating this idea, making sure that this vision comes to the physical form. And lots of people are then, collaborating on that project. And during the process, all the time, I'm making sure that every decision is aligned with me, that everything that we are doing is still aligned with the first vision that came true. Obviously, sometimes, the ideas change, the vision changes, but the initial essence of the vision should not change. I remember once we wanted to create a new Oracle deck, and we already had the channeled messages. We already had an artist that created the box and everything. And it was just maybe 1 week or 2 weeks before this Oracle deck going to the print. And I was on vacation with my sister, who is also my business partner, and we are in Mallorca, lying on the sunbeds on the beach. And I remember this feeling entering my field, like, oh, this is not aligned with me anymore, this project. I cannot go forward with it. And I was so scared to share this with her because obviously this was our project and I didn't know, maybe she's still in, for this project. She wants this project to go on. And I didn't say anything in that moment. I just allowed this feeling to sink in and to really realize, is this still aligned with me? And later that day, I remember even until this day, I still felt this is not aligned with me anymore. And then the mind went off on, like, yeah, but you already created that. You already paid the artist. You already made everything, happen. But the soul was saying, no, this is not aligned anymore. So I said to my sister, look, I think we should stop this project. This doesn't feel aligned anymore. And she said, oh my God, this is exactly what I was also feeling, but I was afraid to tell you that. So we actually stopped the project. And we've done that many times in the last 13 years of doing business, because we realized that sometimes the ideas come, they feel aligned in that moment, but then you grow and the energy changes and you don't feel aligned with the idea anymore. So we've done this many times and we've stopped the project. And then new things come, new things enter. And even if you think you lose money, you're actually not losing money on the long haul, because you've just given yourself an experience. You did an experiment, how it is when you come to that point in the project. But I think at the end, it's all about creating things, projects that feel aligned. And also, if you've been on any of my live events, you know what an amazing experience this is. Like everything, how the venue is decorated and the flowers and even the smells in the venue and everything. We really make sure that the experience of our events is next level, because I want you to feel this high vibration from the moment you step into the conference room. And I'm making sure that when I get the idea of the project, everything, every step is aligned and it's making sure that the first vision will come to fruition. Okay. What do your daily menus look like? What foods do you eat to have such high energies all the time? So I'm really mindful about the foods that I eat. So the first thing, I eat a lot of vegetables. This is my basic. I'm mostly plant-based, like a lot of vegetables, especially green ones. Also fruits, not as much as vegetables, but still I eat a lot. I eat fruits. I'm making sure I drink enough water. I don't drink any sugary drinks, herbal teas, lemonade I drink, and I'm making sure that I eat enough protein so that still my diet is balanced, but I don't eat meat. So I eat fish and seafood, but I don't eat meat and I don't eat gluten. I avoid also dairy products, and I avoid sugary things. So this is, I think, the basics of how I am eating. And then, I'm just making sure that I eat regularly 3 times per day, that every meal is balanced. And yeah, I also supplement a lot, like making sure that I'm getting all the nutrients, minerals, vitamins, because health is really important for me. One person even sent me the message like, am I going to create a channel, like a book, a cooking book? And maybe this will come, as one of the creations in the future. Okay, and the last question. I'm new on my meditation journey. What is your advice for me to really start practicing meditations daily and change my life? I love your channel meditations. They are the reason I started this journey, so thank you very much. Oh, I love to hear that. I know the power of channel meditation, obviously, because I've been listening to these meditations for more than a decade. But every time I get a message from you saying that channel meditation changed your life, I'm so touched. I get tears in my eyes, and I get so touched. So, first of all, high five for you that you have decided to make channel meditation your daily spiritual practice. I will be honest with you, when you start meditating daily, this really shifts your life. Everything starts changing for the better. Yeah, you can be meditating from day to day, like maybe you need something to pick up your energy. But when you make it a daily practice, this really kind of becomes your lifestyle. So your energy levels go up and you learn how to live in this high frequency. Magic starts happening, miracles starts happening, everything starts flowing towards you. But at the same time, also the things and the emotions and the programming and everything that is not aligned with you anymore is letting go. So it's this process of when you start meditating, it's like, oh, I'm starting to feel better, but at the same time, there's so much that wants to be released. So allow yourself this process, I think with meditation is just about deciding. I'm sure that everybody wants to feel better, but at the end of the day, it's not what do we want, but it's what we are actually doing for us to feel better. So my advice would be just, give yourself this commitment. I will meditate every day for, let's say, 2 weeks. And then you just start doing it. And if you skip it, no worries. Don't judge yourself. You just go. The next day, you listen to it. The next day, you listen to it. And then just allow the energies that will activate inside of you as a result of your daily meditations to inspire you and motivate you for listening in the next days. And I would advise you as well that you start maybe tuning in or journaling about how your life is shifting and changing. Because when we start meditating daily, we recognize some changes that are like superficial. But when we take time to really feel, oh, what has changed since I started meditating on channel meditations? And you go deeply into this, considering what has changed, you can sense some deeper changes happening there. And this will always result in you wanting even more of that changes, because obviously channel meditation, it's a pathway to enlightenment, it's a pathway to alignment, it's a pathway to the 5D dimension living, it's a pathway to manifestation, it's a pathway to living in the high vibration. And I sense that many times we are living on autopilot, not even being mindful how our lives are changing as a result of one new habit that we started. So take some time every day to just recognize, oh, how am I feeling now after the meditation? Or how did my life change in the last, let's say, 2 weeks of me listening to meditations daily? And then this, when you see the results, when you see how your life is improving, will be motivating you to continue meditating. So this is all for today. I hope you liked this Q&A session. And if you did, just, write me in the comments below or send me a DM on Instagram at Tjaša Dorelay with more questions so we can, record an episode like this as well. So enjoy listening to Instant Clarity podcast. I am creating this podcast for you. So, listen to the clarity, integrate it in your life, and allow this clarity to change your life and to inspire you even more to be conscious creator of your life, because you really can manifest your best life. Because you know what? Your vibration always creates your situations.